Hey, good morning traders, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to look at 4 small cap stocks that I think have massive potential to the upside. I'm going to give you where I think they're going to break out from and where they're going to go. So you're going to want to stick around all the way to the end, and I'm going to reveal a penny stock that I think has massive potential as well, and I'm going to lay out all the reasons why. So the first one I want to talk about is FuelCell Technologies. Ticker symbol is FCEL, and I did a video about 2 months ago, and I put this one on your guys' radar right about here, right when we were trading at the $5 range. And I said, this appears to be forming an inverse head and shoulders. And if it does, I think the breakout could be massive and the upside could be massive. So that was right about here. That's actually where I got in, and I added when we kind of did this double bottom down here. And unfortunately, I sold too early. So I sold here thinking it was going to pull back a little bit, and I didn't even realize the move out of here, which is what I called for. But suffice to say, it's still a winner, and you guys hopefully took advantage of this. So what am I looking for now? Well, we've already broken out of this, and I see this potentially doing 2 things. So our target was about 1050 on this one, and if it had broken out from this neckline, it was going to be 1150. So it broke out from here, and this neckline is made by drawing this pivot top high through this in the overthrow, and then as it consolidated and bull flagged here, we had this move out. So where do I see this going next? Well, I see it doing one of 2 things, right? So it can either, so here's the other potential head and shoulders pattern, right? So you can look at it kind of 2 different ways. This way I don't really like because it never really formed the left shoulder, and then this way I do, right? So you have the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then you have your breakout. Now this line here, this resistance line, is interesting because it's still a valid support and resistance line by virtue of this pivot top high, and then the breakout and the back test. So I could see FuelCell doing one of 2 things. I could see it consolidating here and then going higher. That's primary pathing number 1. And then pathing number 2 would actually be a pullback to here and then go higher. So, oops, I drew the wrong thing there. Let's get out of that. So let's take that off, and I grabbed the wrong tool. So do something like this, down to there, and then go higher. So those are the 2 pathings that I could see. So if you're not already in this name, these are some great entry points in my humble opinion. One would be here. So entry point number 1, and then entry point number 2, right? So you have that one right there, right? And both resolve to the upside. This clear as day, and just as I called it previously, massive accumulation volume. Just accumulation, no real sells, just decreasing volume to the sell side, and then bam, we just exploded. Look at this accumulation here. So I think it's ready for a pullback. RSI's telling us that. So I think we either get this one or this one. Great way to play it would be enter here, prepared to enter in dollar cost average here, or potentially even lower if we overthrow somewhere in here. So be prepared for that as well. But yeah, this one looks great to the upside, especially with small caps. And the reason I'm doing this one obviously is IWM is at close to all-time highs, breaking out. Don't think it's stopping. I think we're going higher. Will we get pullbacks? Yes, but those will be buying opportunities. So how can you not love FuelCell to the upside? Next one up is FUBO. It's FuboTV. You can see we had this massive move back here on this massive green candle, and then it faded, right? So it faded into basically a 6 months consolidation. But what did that form? That formed, my friends, an inverse head and shoulders, right? So you have left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. And we are in the process of breaking out of it right now. So this looks incredible. We've already broken above it yesterday, but we did not confirm. Okay, let me go to the daily chart because I want to show you that price action. So on the daily chart, we broke above it. We did not confirm. So in order to confirm, it's definitely a breakout of a neckline and a head and shoulders. But what I like to see is a secondary confirmation. And let me show you what that would be. That would be a close above 454. If we get a close today above 54, that will be a confirmation, and it's game on to the upside. Where can this go? Let's do a quick little measurement. Or where should it go? This should go, look at that symmetry. So based on the breakout from this neckline here, which happened yesterday, right? So you put that there, and the upside target would be $6.57. I would probably play it to about $6.40. I don't get greedy. I'll play it to that high target, which is that double top right there. And yeah, that has some pretty good upside. I like this one going higher. And look at RSI, curled up. Yeah, I think we might get it today. And if we do, let's look at the weekly chart. Let's see how that would look. That would look good. 3 weeks, 4 weeks up. Nice close at the high. That would look absolutely incredible. So FUBO to the upside. Okay, the next one I like is GoPro. Let's check this one out. So GoPro, look at this. Look what we're in. And look what we're coming out of. So you have this, I mean, it's just had an unrelentless sell down from about, what, $14 all the way down. It's formed this nice rounded bottom, which also, my friends, is forming a kind of awkwardly shaped, but nonetheless still a cup and handle pattern. Let me draw that on for you. We have this move here. Like I said, awkwardly shaped, kind of want a rounded bottom here, but we got it kind of right there. Either way, it's still the formation, and it's still bullish. So then you have this handle right here. So cup and handle, again, kind of funny looking, but still valid. Okay, so check this. Now, what did we have here? On the, let's go to the daily chart. Okay, here's what we had. We have on the handle pattern, we had a rejection, but we built bullish consolidation. And yesterday we closed above it. So today we need a close above 262. Where are we trading in pre-market? 262. So this will be interesting. A close, you know, obviously we're going to find some resistance right at that 270 level right there. But hopefully, if we get a close, I would love to see a close above that level today. If we do, then this, my friends, is a very, very nice breakout. And let me show you, where's my position? All right, price measurement. Let's grab it from the neckline to the low. And if we get this breakout, my friends, we are going to $4.42, which would coincide with these pivot top highs here, right in there. I mean, look at that. Isn't that wild? Look at that. Look at those highs, and look where the target is. God, this it never ceases to amaze me, the technical analysis and the accuracy of, you know, measurements and technical patterns and all of those things. So, and also check this, we're decisively and comfortably above the 150-day. It's curling up. My friends, I like this one to go higher. Where would I buy it if you're not already in it? You could buy the back test. So once we get a breakout, if we get this, you get the back test here, and that's your move. Back test to 241. And I mean, we're in the early stages. You could gamble on it here and go higher, or you could buy it, wait for the back test. You may not get it, but that's the right buy point right there. And I'm going to mark that for you quickly on the chart. Okay, so there's the perfect buy if you can get it. Either way, this resolves higher. I don't really see this getting faded. Could it? Sure. If it did get faded, where would it go? Honestly, it probably would back test here, and it would take more time to set up. So you definitely want to see this confirm. If it doesn't, like I said, you're probably going to consolidate around in here, potentially go all the way back to $1.88. So if you're aggressive, just know that is a very, very real possibility, is coming all the way back here. I would like to see more buy volume here, but what I do like is if you go to the daily chart, oh no, this is a different chart. I was looking for this to be a green buy volume. See, it's still high though. It's still, it's still a move to the upside. It's still a close higher, but it did get sold into, obviously, off that rejection of that pivot high. So I still like this to resolve to the upside, bullish on GoPro. The next one is plug. I actually just did an expanded technical analysis on this, so I'm not going to get into the details of it. But I'll link it at the end of this video. But clearly, another cup and handle hit the demand zone perfectly down here, rebounded, hit the pivot top high, consolidated, and my friends, we have had nothing but bullish accumulation. So go back, watch my video at the end of this. You'll get the full analysis in the various buy points. Obviously, buy point here and buy point here. So there you have it. We're still waiting on the confirmation of this breakout. Hasn't happened yet, and may happen today or early next week. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, the very last one is a penny stock I came across that I really, really like the chart on. So let me move that out of the way and show you why. So look where this one has been. I mean, it has just been a relentless sell. I'm not even, am I going to go to the top? Yeah, let's go to the top. I mean, look at that. It was $112 at one point, and it's got sold into all the way. I mean, this is crazy, right? So check this out. Let me take this off. Oops. All right. So what do I like about this? Well, what stands out to you guys? That huge green buy volume candle. Huge. And then what is it forming? My friends, it is forming a rounded bottom here. So rounded bottom here. Bottomed out. And look where it bottomed. Look at this buy volume. Massive, right? Massive buy volume. And then what has it done? It just wasn't ready. It rejected this resistance here. So it rejected there, wicked above, rejected, and it's been consolidating inside bar. So the reason I like this one is it came down, failed. So these pivot lows here, right? All of this pivot low, look at this price action below it. When it came up, failed below it. So it tried to get below it, and then it got rallied up, back tested it, came back down, back tested it, came back down, back tested it, came in, put in another failed bearish trap down here below this support, and then today, lo and behold, or yesterday, so check this out. This is the nuance of this. The day before, we closed above it, okay? So that is closed above it. Then what we needed was a confirmed move above that high, okay? What did we get? We got to close yesterday above that high. See where I'm going with this? Look at RSI. It's curled up. So this looks good. This looks really, really good. In the pre-market, it's trading about flat. I mean, if this plays and if this shapes up, a couple hurdles we're going to have. We're going to have to get above this 150-day. We're going to have to break out of this triangle, right? We're going to have to do something like this. We're going to have to go do... this is my preferred pathing. Break the 150-day, consolidate here, maybe bear flag, maybe, or not bear flag, bear trap, maybe come back down one more time to this 50 cent, $51 or 50 cent level, 51 cent level. I knew I'd eventually get there, and then boom, we're off to the races. So I'm gonna make this green because I like this. This is sexy. So if it does this, my friends, we got a nice move. So yeah, I mean, this is a flyer. Know nothing about this company at all. It just came up on one of my scanners. I like the look. I like all the technical reasons for this one. We're going to have this high volume node to get through. So you're going to probably see, if we do a breakout and we do something like this, I mean, what if we did something like this, right? Boom. And then this comes in, high volume node, kind of retest, back test of this. And I'm going to redraw that. So here's your second one. Boom, you break out, you fail here maybe at that pivot high, you come back, retest it. So if you're super conservative trader, if you're not aggressive would be buying now. Super conservative was you wait for the breakout to about 70 cents, you buy the back test to about 55 cents, and you are off to the races. That's your sweet spot. That's your high confidence trade right there. So that's how I'm gonna mark it. And yeah, guys, this is what I got for you. This is the flyer. So if you want a flyer, I think this could be the one. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis. And I hope you guys are all making a lot of money in the market. If you are, if you liked the video today, comment below. Tell me what you liked. Like the channel. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I don't know why you wouldn't be, because I'm bringing you value and alpha that presents itself in the market in real time before these moves happen. So I hope everyone has an amazing Friday. Peace and love. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.